Yo, peoples! Qushu92 here with yet another episode of Qushu Views Anime. Onwards to the next episode of One Piece. Let's get it started! So in the last episode of One Piece, Big Mom made her way into Udon and pretty much just mopped the floor with Queen. There's not much else I can say to that. Also, Kid and Killer got knocked out of their torture situation, so they're good there. Queen is a little bit worse for wear. And one thing that one of my viewers pointed out to me is the fact that, look at that. Okay, someone explain to me how Queen got his shoes back. He bursts out of his shoes when he transformed. So how did his feet magically get his shoes back on his feet? His feet literally transformed back into his shoes. But he burst out of them in the last episode. How? How do Zoan powers even work? Sometimes they'll shape shift around in order to fit the animal form, but it's, I don't know. How does that even work? Stop the Emperor of the Sea! Queen's secret plan. Still gotta remember that Big Mom is still there. It is bad when someone jumps down to the ground and the ground literally cracks and shatters around them from the impact. Even if it is a couple of feet. Alright, Luffy. Flashback to Sabaody. Such fond memories. That's when Kizaru became one of my favorite admirals. But are they about to illustrate what happened in that one moment? Because we didn't see it back then. Because the animation is definitely different. This is not the same exact scenes from way back when. So, did they change something? Yep, they did. Yep, they definitely changed how those events went down. What we didn't know back then, the same thing that Luffy did in order to save himself and Crocodile was the same thing that Rayleigh did. But Rayleigh has far greater power. Yo, this animation! Yo! I know, we always see the strength of Big Mom all the time, but the scope of it from this animation, you feel it. Luffy being stuck in a wall that way kind of reminds me of that one scene from Naruto Shippuden, when Naruto was fighting Pain and he just embedded him into a wall, and then it went full Looney Tunes in animation from there. Ooh, like I've been saying, Ryuo is essentially Sage Jutsu. You don't even have to directly hit something in order for it to affect them. Look at this moment right here. Luffy having a sad spotlight moment. Wow, the music is different. It's still a somber tone. And he's awake. Look at these beast pirates, so mad and upset that someone didn't die. Don't they know that people can be knocked unconscious? Or are they that stupid? That's right, I almost forgot that there's multiple sections to the prison. This whole big area that we've been in this whole time, yeah, it's just one small section of it. Methinks that guy is significant due to him not having any color and everyone else does. How would you feel if Big Mom was coming at you full sprint? Now mind you, she's a very big, rotund lady, yet she's able to keep up with any and everybody. And she's chasing after you with a giant steel girder with nails in it. How would you feel about that? And yet another individual. These must be important people. Otherwise, why would they be focusing on them so much? He says he'll get rid of Big Mom like it's an easy thing to do. Okay, I like Kawamatsu's voice. I really do. I really like his voice. Pa 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 pa. I might do that for his laughs whenever he shows up in future One Piece chapters. For a quick second, it almost looked like they reused an animation of Big Mom trying to step on Luffy there for a quick second. I don't know if that was just me, but it kind of looks like they reused that. Okay, I know about Big Mom taking a whole bunch of steps when she's in full sprint, but the boom, 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 boom. To get over there, yeah, you're never running away from Big Mom. Ooh, yo, I gotta say, for when these incredibly impactful attacks happen in this Wano arc, they are so expertly animated. My God. Oh. I distinctly noticed that Katakuri was not in the list of people who was calling out her names. You know, this heartbeat sound that's going on right now? That is just like a ticking time bomb that is, it's not good. Where is Katakuri? Uh-oh. I don't like the fact that she's not moving and she's quiet right now. Well, everyone's dead now. We can all go home. On the next episode of One Piece, Brutal Ammunition, the playground's aim at Luffy. Olin is gone, and Big Mom is back. Yeah, so, run. Another great episode. I love the animation in this episode, especially like we all knew that this Brachio bomber was coming. We all knew, and well, us manga readers. For you anime only viewers, you had no idea. You know, aside from them constantly giving you little previews of what happens near the end of each episode, and sometimes in the very opening themselves. But we manga readers, we knew what was gonna come. We knew what was gonna happen. And that Brachio bomber, yep, it knocked some sense into Big Mom's noggin, and now she remembers everything that happens, which means things are about to get a lot more complicated than they did. Ah, bit the side of my tongue. Ah, my goodness! Yeah. I'm excited. I enjoyed this episode, but things are about to become a little bit more complicated than they were before, which means that Chopper, Kiku, Momonosuke, and Tama, they can't really rely on the protective power of Olin anymore, because Big Mom's back. So where do we go from here? I'm not telling. You're gonna have to wait until the next episode. Overall, I enjoyed it. You guys let me know if you enjoyed this episode as well. I will say that Wano, as far as its animation is concerned, not the manga itself, but Wano, as far as the animation is concerned, and as far as their pacing everything, kind of reminds me of Dressrosa a little bit as far as length is. Like, sure, there's a lot more going on than Dressrosa, but the pacing is something that's starting to get to a lot of people, and it's something that's been brought up to me before with some of my viewers, and some people on Discord who have spoken to me about it. So you guys let me know what you think of it. I feel like Wano, as far as getting to current events, sure, the whole COVID situation, I also chalk up to things not progressing as fast. But also, it does feel like the pacing for this arc as a whole, it is really, really behind where the manga is at this point in time. I feel like we're not going to get we're probably not going to see anything catch up to where we are in the manga, at least until maybe 40, I'm going to say 30 to maybe 40 episodes in. That's what that's how I feel about it. But I'm just rambling, pay it no mind. I'm just spitballing some numbers off the top of my head. I may need to do a little bit more research just to see if my numbers actually add up. But I do know that this Wano arc, as far as, you know, catching up to everything that's going on, it is taking a minute. But then again, that's how they tend to pace it. Because if they did everything exactly as a manga chapter did, we'd already be having an episode about last week's chapter be today's episode. But I understand how they pace it, but you guys let me know what you thought of this episode and how you think the Wano arc in the anime, not the manga, the anime, is progressing in comparison to other arcs that have taken a long time to get through. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Eye is itching, rubbing, motor functions. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw here today, then maybe consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!